There's a picture of the mill. We grind our malt, flows down there into this white hopper. It's off of an old combine. On the bottom of that hopper we have some airbags that came from a pickup truck, connected some air lines. That measures the weight in the hopper. When we're ready to brew, we turn on this auger, we run up the auger and into the mash tun. There's the mash tun. Come around to the front of the brewery. We'll turn and look up at the brew house. Go up the stairs. When the grist is augered, it comes up through this auger into this silver cone right here, right behind that black line, which is a water line. The grist is mixed with warm water to start the mash. It's called pre-mash. It dumps into the mash tun. Here's a picture of the mash tun. We'll turn on the rakes. There are the rakes operating in the mash tun. This has jackets to warm the mash and to do mash out. Once the mash is complete and the starch have been converted to sugars, we pump this over, right past the kettle and over to the lauter tun. In the lauter tun there's also a set of rakes. So as we come up to here and take a look inside, we have rakes rotating in the lauter tun. Look down at the bottom, that's a false bottom. It has 28,000 slots in it. The rakes cut slots in the grain bed to allow the fluid to run through and we clear the wort. Once the wort is cleared, we pump it from here over into the brew kettle. The brew kettle, we boil the wort and we add the hops. Once the wort and the hops have been boiled, we do a whirlpool and we separate the hot break or trube. On top of this vessel is a stack. The steam goes up the stack as we're boiling through the condensate trap, which is an old keg, up the stack outside the building, and there's a fan which pulls a vacuum on that vessel. Once that's done, we come down to this heat exchanger down here on the floor. We cool the wort down. We use cold water. The cold water goes through the heat exchanger and warms up. The warm wort cools down. The warm water goes into the hot tank. And the cool wort has oxygen and yeast added to it. And we pump it directly over to one of the two fermenters we have, which are shown there. The one on the left is fermenter number 1, that's a 60-barrel fermenter, and the one on the right is a 30-barrel fermenter. Once we've done fermentation, we filter into the bright beer tank. Once that's done, we carbonate and we fill kegs out of the bright beer tank. Once the kegs are full, we put them into the cold room.